Mic is muted. Mic should now be unmuted. Should now be unmuted.
Is the enemy?
Oh. Hello there.
Hello. Nice. Lolliky, I like your photo in the G pose. Who's ready? Who's ready? Hi, Mitha. How you doing? Lolliky, holo. It's a party. All right, let me make sure that my hat is somewhat half decently okay situated on my head. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas or happy holidays. We'll pretend that all of the beautiful flower petals are snow, and we got all of the wonderful snowflakes. Oh, I get invited to Orwin's party. Oh, thank you, Orwin. I was actually just looking at that battle axe when I bought this gear, Orwin. I was like, ooh. Oh, yeah. Now, what's funny, Orwin, is that if you remember correctly, if you remember way back when I was early on in my streaming days, you had a shield with those two little orbs running around it. And I thought it was super cool. It was like, that's the coolest shield ever. It's got the little extra orb things going around. Look like little planets, I think was my comment. And, well, now I know where that gear's from. It's from the Alexander 3rd tier Gladiator gear. So, yeah, the little Alexander cores. So that's epic. And it's crazy that I could have bought it myself, but I decided to go with the Dragoon gear because I thought that it was a little bit more appropriate for tonight's stream. And I kind of liked it anyway. It had some cool look to it. I didn't get the spear. Actually, didn't even check. I should have checked and looked at the weapons, but I like this one too. This seems like a pretty good. It's a holy spear, so you know it's nice. Holo, are you joining us here, or shall I meet you? Shall we meet you at the Forton Manor?
I will meet you at the Forton Manor.
Okay, sounds like a plan. And for those of you who are just tuning in, who are not on the Discord or don't know what's going on, the plan for tonight is to do MSQ, to rescue Estinian, or at least that's our aim, and then to hopefully rescue Estinian. If we get through all of the MSQ, or just find a really good stopping point, we will meet up at Lalaki's house to have a little bit of a Christmas hangout, take some glam pictures, and just you kind of party it up, which will all be on voice, if you're comfortable being on voice on stream hanging out. So, for the axe and diable armor, yes, I need to do the savage raids for Alexander. I also did pick up from the, what is it called? Achievement merchant. The achievement merchant, this little goblin, which I thought was just so cute and way too perfect after the Alexander raids. I was like, you're adorable, and I definitely need to have you for at least a little while today. But in addition to that, yeah, we've got the nice Black Curl, the robot one. The other thing is that I'm always terrible with inventory, so I'm hoping that this wind-up goblin can do a good job of carrying some stuff for us, and we can give him any little treasures that we need to for us to keep our inventory clear. So what I basically need from you all is if you have any name suggestions for our little goblin friend who can carry some of our gear for us. I did try to clean out my inventory a little bit. You can see it's somewhat organized. I say somewhat. So it's better than it's, you know, been before, but I still have plenty of work to do. So stopping point, last quest to 3.3. Let's go then. No time to lose. We're going to be powering through it. Ah, Jake, there you are. Have you a moment? There's something I would fain discuss. Well, you don't have to feign it. You can just do it. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of Estinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, and luckily did not kill Hreisvelgar, only damaged. It was Hreisvelgar, correct? I'm getting
it was Vidofnir.
Oh, Vidofnir. There we go. I was like, I don't think I'm getting that dragon name correctly. Yes, I was certain that Vidofnir had been like killed by this story, but only damaged. She's only hurt. She's healing. Hopefully she has a full recovery. So, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation at Azazla, I feared him lost for forever. But the mere fact that some semblance of a former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Y'shtola and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal. And full glad I am that I did, for it would seem they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Knight. Shall we go? Yes, let us depart. Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. And we'll go learn how we can possibly, maybe, save Asinian's soul from being combined with the likes of Nidhogg. And if we have any... anyone have a spoon? We're going to have to scoop some eyeballs out of his shoulder and I think side is where they are. We're gonna have to get rid of some eyeballs. Let's just say that. We'll poke them out with a giant toothpick. I know that we ended last stream a little bit abruptly because it was super late and I had hung out for a crazy long period of time. So let me just run through real quick on the experience of Alexander as a whole and how awesome it was and how mind twisting. So this is gonna be very brief. Holo, I'm gonna try. Very brief.
That's all right. That's all right.
Alexander as a whole was wild when you take in the entirety of the story, because as I was trying to track afterwards the whole thing, you could say that it starts with a couple of teenagers leaving a giant robot. They together begin a whole race of Aura, a tribe, if you will, of Aura. Many years. Oh, they also have a book that has the plans in it for this huge citadel thing, right? Because that's the book that they left with. And then many generations later, the same two people are born from parents, and they have the dream of taking the stories of the citadel and making them come to fruition. So they summon a citadel, not knowing what it is. Some of them die. Time passes forward. She goes to resummon it to try to bring back her beloved. And I'm trying to follow the timeline. Oh. The funny thing about when we got summoned back in time is that at that point, we were there. Even though we didn't know it, the Warrior of Light and everyone else was in Alexander 3 years ago at that point in time. So that's in our history. We keep going forward. She gets the goblins to resummon it. And when we are in the heart at this point, trying to break, or to shut down the final core, the spirit of Alexander is shooting its laser at us. Well, the thing that stops the laser from shooting at us and allows us to be able to jump to the side when we're all stuck in that time stasis is ourselves. So for our own character, when we then fight the spirit, we travel back in time, releasing us from the laser before traveling back into forward, so that we can then, in the future, go back in time, releasing us, creating our own little mini paradox as well. So it's paradoxes within the largest paradox of all, which is the fact that they started their own tribe that led to their own creation, their own birth, which went back in time to start their own tribe, which led to their own birth, right? And so it's like, again, this if you're a time traveling person, this is the time travel concept that says that everything that already has happened will happen, and it's already set in stone. It's a completed loop of existence. And the reason why I think that it's fun to think about is because when people talk about today, oh man, how cool would it be to invent time travel? My argument is that if time travel is ever invented, we would know it because we would meet time travels first. So the first thing that would happen would be we would come across a time traveler now, And that would then inform us that at some point in the future, time travel would be invented. So the fact that we have not met any time traveler so far that we're aware of, to me says time travel will not be invented in the future because we've never ran into any of them in the first place. So it's fun.
Well, that's the fun with time loops is that you don't know that they exist until you enter inside them, right? And so it's like there was a tribe that started the Aura who ended up summoning Alexander. But once you enter inside that time loop, Alexander's no longer summoned. Alexander already exists and goes back in time and disrupts the summoning. So it's like both realities exist at the same time. It's just which reality track are you on that enters into the other reality. It's called a conjunction.
Okay, where they cross over each other.
Correct.
And there are some that are stuck in this loop, and there are some that are continuing more of a linear path. But yeah, it's fun. But I'll go back to saying that this is a similar experience to when we first ran through the coils. Was my experience running through the coils was going, wait a minute, I wasn't expecting spaceships and space travel and massive giant mechs to be involved in a medieval fantasy world. And now it's like, well, now we're getting to time travel being involved in a medieval fantasy world. What's going on here? And it just kind of goes to show in a cool way that Final Fantasy's breadth of experiences is really wide. There's just a huge amount of different things you can experience. It's not all, oh, you're killing monsters and saving the kingdom and getting the princess at the end of the day kind of a thing. They really stretch the different types of storylines that you can experience. So it's really cool. The predestination paradox. I love it. So thank you all for bearing with me as I tried to pick through all of that. But know that the Alexandrians are a ton of fun, and I look forward to doing the Savages, whether or not it's on stream. If it's something you really want to see on stream, let me know, either on Discord or in the comments on this video. But if I may do those off stream depending on time flexibility. So, Justana, you're here. Sleep is for the weak. Yeah. Well, hopefully we can do it without too long.
Now this next thing is voiced, so I'm actually gonna mute Discord and I'm gonna listen and do audio check on the levels and everything.
Oh, beautiful, perfect.
You'll see feedback in the chat.
Perfect.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
It's also a bone, so I guess it was soothing to the bones.
Oh no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
It's dragoon instead of dragoon. Dragoon.
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
All right, bringing Holo down to 70%. You were at 100.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us?
The power of the dragon took over him as he finally succumbed to the eye's influence.
You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when you took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
Yes. Oh, yes, I think I do need to bring Final Fantasy up a lot. I pulled it down because of music when I was off stream. I apologize. Let's bring it up to 50, and we'll see how that is.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Oh, so it's his armor, not him. That's good. A little less painful.
That only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
All but smothered. Alfino, calm down.
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered.
He's such a little kid.
As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else.
Something even darker!
And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion, that the something else I had sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
I'm gonna say, you can also adjust the in-game audio sliders to bring down combat effects and background music down. Yeah, I may do that afterwards if you think that the music is also really high too. But I guess I could do that off stream. An interesting thing I don't know that they'll bring up, but I want to comment really quick on is I think if we're able to save Estinian, the only reason that he still has a sliver of his will left is because of years of holding Nidhogg's one eye, which meant that he basically had a lot of practice fighting Nidhogg, where I think anyone else who was to take up both eyes would have been completely smothered and gone. They definitely would never have a chance. It's only because of years of basically training himself to fight Nidhogg's influence that he has some of his will still fighting back.
You mean?
There is a chance.
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
But now how do we separate them is the question.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
That's what I'm talking about.
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Well, let's be the first.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Hand the spear to Alfino. Here, go for it.
By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
I mean, we were just talking about that if anyone was holding both eyes, they would probably be instantly influenced. You need to pop one eye out and then just let it
what other choice
roll
remains
away.
to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Alfredo is so desperate to save someone that he's kind of losing sight of, as Kryl said, the dangers that are involved. And you could say it's a little bit immature, but he's lost so many people so far, coming off of the heels of Shiva and them, that you can feel this desperation. I'll do anything to save him. Anything.
Ah, I found you at last.
Honoroi! I like these getting a moment.
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Oh.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Anawa.
That's right, it's Anuwa. These names, they're gonna kill me.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none.
Let's go.
Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
It's the final countdown. Doodly-doo. I'm gonna say this. Wait, I'll wait for the cutscene end.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this Dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Of course. Oh, we look so good. We look so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, Midgar Sommer.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
Ooh, foreshadowing. Foreshadowing.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon.
They cleaned off the blood. That's so nice.
But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over.
Will we end the Dragonsong War tonight?
When fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Okay, I want to throw out one quick thing, and Holo, you can counter me on this if you want to. And that is that if there is a Falcon's Nest? No. If there's a moment that people know coming up is a good moment to capture a screenshot of, I want to say that it's okay to post in the YouTube chat just like the emote of the camera to be like, hey, there's a cool picture moment, you know, coming up the next minute. I don't know if that's spoilery or not, but there's some things that happen that I have to then do a lot of going back through the journal to replay certain things and take some screenshots. So I don't know if it would be too spoilery just to be like, hey, get your camera ready, basically, versus having a little bit of heads up, but, you know.
It's very subjective, but I think what I would offer as consideration is there is an element of adventure and like excitement your first time experiencing things, right? And so that needs to be experienced the way it needs to be the authentic experience for yourself. And if other people are telling you, like, this is a moment to pay attention, or other people are telling you, like, this is what you should be thinking about at this moment, it does, to a degree, detract from you being able to have your authentic experience.
Okay, that's cool. I'll just prep I'll just be more aware of going back and taking notes. So just expect, Holo, then, that I will probably DM you certain things to be like, oh yeah, go back and capture this moment. Oh yeah, go back and grab this, or whatever. Because I know for a fact that there's a couple of those that I've lost over time that I've been like, oh, I totally forgot about that until I re-experience it. So yeah, just enjoy some DMs. That's all. Also, Jasana, thank you so much for the hat. You all should have a Santa hat as well if you want to feel the holiday season. So don't feel like you're late. It's totally fine. You can arrive whenever you want to. You can always go back and watch the VOD to catch up on what's going on. So, what news has Sir Emeric to share with us, I wonder? Emeric. Okay. Torrent attire of aiming, hailstorm attire of healing, attire of casting. Man. We're gonna go with... Oh, some of these are really tempting. I'm gonna go with aiming because I think machinist is the next one that I'm gonna get to 60. So, that is very loud. I know I'm spending so much time here, but system configuration, audio, background music, we're gonna drop. Sound effects, we're gonna drop way down. Sound systems are already down. Pull some of that down. Voice you want up, ambient sounds will drop down, and performance will drop. I don't know. All right. Hopefully that'll be pretty good. Blasting the ears.
For mine, for example, I have like master volume set at 100%, but only BGM and voice are set above 60 at anywhere. They're set above 60. Everything else is set around 40.
40. Okay, that's good to kind of keep an eye on. Might Sir Merrick perchance have received word of a Dravanian advance? Mayhaps they've located that is to say, maybe Nidhogg has been found? Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Standing around chatting. I'm really excited to see all of your glams. Mitha, your outfit looks beautiful in that blue. Love some good color.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Assuming.
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
Well, that's unfortunate, because I took the screenshot for this video in front of the churning mists, expecting that's where we would return to for Nidhogg, so clearly I was incorrect in that regard.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
And bring an army with him.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
What's he proposing? What's as strong as a dragon with both eyes?
You speak of Hraesvelgr?
Dragon versus dragon?
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny, nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
Terrible.
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal, and if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard.
Ooh, that's a pretty hefty thing to claim.
Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
The end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. So, who's gonna take over? I don't think that people are gonna let him, honestly. I think that if he succeeds in stopping Nidhogg, the people are gonna be like, yeah, you don't get to retire. You're definitely staying in charge. That's gonna be a challenge.
Will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then, we will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you.
As you will.
The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
Okay, so Emmerich's actually coming with us, which is cool, but also, isn't he still recovering from a stab to his gut? Would also be interesting if Lucia ends up becoming the head over Ishgard on Emmerich's retirement, if he does retire. But she's a Garlean, though not many people probably know that. She's not even, like, Ishgardian, if you will, so... A lot of questions, a lot of unknowns here. A lot of unknowns. Oh, I've not given you a hug yet. Okay, quick hug. Quick hug, we can't waste too much time. Katara, quick hug. Quick hug. I love your Christmas outfit. Love the hat. I don't want to spoil my outfit for the party afterwards, but Mytha, you're looking so pretty in the blue. Your outfits are always so well put together.
You're the green one, Miss Katara.
Oh, we got that Grinch up in here. Oh, what? How did you get snow pants? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know those existed. Those are nice. Little snowflakes on them. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It is no imposition, Sir Emeric. To Jake and I, Ishgard is as a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught that we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. We're down. You are true friends. Shall it be about our task, then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Samal. I confess I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are yet unknown to me. We will summon Hraesvelgar at Zenith in the Churning Mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best we pay a visit to Annex Shrine. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations? I do. I would consult with Vidofnir, who's still alive, thank goodness. I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. And it never hurts to visit Vidofnir. She's always been good to us. She even came to the peace meetings to be the liaison. To Annex Shrine we go. No one pays for my teleportation. Not today. Ha ha ha. Did someone add Katara to the group?
Let me get that.
Oh, Katara's already here. Nobody pays for Katara's teleportation. Oh, wait, we gotta go up. We gotta go up. Oh, yes, this is also a new mount from last stream that we got at the very, very end. Someone just gifted it to us. I have no idea how they found us or why they gifted it to us, but someone just ran up, started a trade, and was like, hey, here you go. Have this awesome, crazy awesome mount, which is amazing. He's like a dragon vulture bird, and I dig it. And I have no idea if this is the entryway in, but it is. Nice. Or a entryway in. Oh, do I gotta go down a level? I might have to go down a level. I've just never flown around the outside, so I was checking it out. Okay, so where's the doorway to... Am I just really messing up here? Ah, thank you, Orwin. Over here, yeah. Orwin's like, look, I will lead you. Down the stairs we go. So now we know there are 3 levels to this. I think I vaguely remember that from last time. So is there no entryway to this middle section from the outside? Oh, there is. Oh. So bridge and bridge, the middle bridge. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Vidofnir, milady, how art the recovery? Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and his companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize, unreservedly. That's a word. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal? I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy grand-grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I once called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. And that's why we're here to talk about it. Man, Heavensward lives up to all the just wait till Heavensward memes. There's always more. After you finish 3.3, I encourage you to return to Gridania to help with the Starlight celebrations again. Oh. Okay. I'm kind of excited. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus we do make for Samael to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou wouldst know as well as I how he will answer. Presvelger's heart remains unchanged then. A pity. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way of thy kind. Go then, but be warned. The Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Virafnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Oh, what a fancy bow. We leave! I love it when we actually our character gets to walk away from them. Oh, Vidafnir gave us some, spiced cider, apple strudel. You know, some spiced cider actually sounds pretty good right now. I'll take it. I've only got water. Stay hydrated, folks. A jug of spiced apple cider. We'll drink that before our next fight because that sounds delicious. Though you have an espresso? Oh, that also sounds good. Though I expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. It would seem that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. Or Zenith. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alfino. Scout ahead if you wish, Jake. We shall join you outside Mogholm. Yeah, I think that Emmerich... I mean, Alfino's a pretty good warrior at this point. But you would think that he would be more like, after you, Jake, because you're the guy who's really good at killing stuff, so... You lead the charge. Oh, yes! The mount, we actually do have that mount. That's a good reminder. We did the Starlight event and got ourselves a Starlight steed. It's so great. And you have the Mirage. It's Christmas time. Christmas time is here. Wait, maybe Hrasvelgr, or Hrasvelgr will enjoy some of these things. You never know. Okay. We're going this direction, yes. Come on, reindeer. Maybe we can get him into the spirit of things. I think we'll just end up going right back there. Wasn't there yeah, we could have teleported to Mogholm. Whose brilliant idea was to go to Zenith directly, huh? Huh? Who had the plans for that? Silly goose. Caffeine addiction. I know of no such thing, only that it's delicious. Spreading presents and cheer everywhere we go. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, it's supposed to be outside of Mogholm, so I think it's down here. That's where we enter the raid. Yes! Presents for everyone! Emmerich, do you want presents? That's a great shot. I'd heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Oh, just wait for the sun to rise. It looks way better. Few live to see such wonders. I'm reminded of our first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Ysael yet walked at our side. Yeah, we're a little bit of a different journey this time. Is that you, Jake? Oh, yes. I've actually been helping out them a little bit extra as well. I've done some of their leveling, just quests. Ah, if it isn't Mog, don't tell me you forgot my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. No, Alfredo would never do that. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Jake? Moglin, Moghan. I think it's Moglin. There's no way that it's Moghan. I'm doing Moglin. I could be wrong, but it's gotta be Moglin. It's gotta be Moglin. I have a pretty decent memory of that. Oh, nope. Moglin's the big one. I failed. I failed. I'm so sorry. How could you mistake me for that overstuffed throne warmer? I'm Moghan, the courageous Moogle who guided you to Zenith, Kupo. Oh, now he's gonna shed so many tears. But putting our shared history to one side, I love that. They kind of were testing your knowledge and memory. So, a swing and a miss. What brings you and your friends to Mogholm, Kupo? We're trying to get back to the Zenith. Another audience with old Thresvelgar. Well, I hope you've brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the Great Worm's ears easily enough. That is good to hear, Moghan. Thank you. We had best press on to Zenith while the winds are in our favor. I should have known it wasn't the first answer. Now, that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this. Uh-oh. Hopefully he's gonna support us going and chatting with him. Emmerich is a workaholic. Trivia time. Are you saying they all look alike? No. 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 I'm just saying that I have a terrible memory for these things. Terrible memory for these things, so. Blow the horn at the top floor of the Zenith. All the way over there. I'll speed us along.
I got you covered on the teleport.
Fantasy Twitter. Fantasy Twitter? I don't know if I get the reference to that.
Well, it's just that people like to be outraged on Twitter. So.
Oh, I see. You didn't remember? How could you? After all the adventures that you've been through?
Canceled.
That's me. Call me Canceled Jake.
We need to deplatform Jake's stream.
Shut the YouTube channel down. Turn it all off. Hey, he said a little toot. You're literally playing the dragon song. Oh. Oh, those aren't gentle winds anymore. Is that just Trace Velgar coming in for a landing? Boom. Swallow us in one bite. You dare summon me again, mortals? I shall snack on all of you with a little bit of ketchup. We did give you your eye back.
'Tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Thresvelgar. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
To parley? Thinkest thou thy purpose unclear to me? Thou art come to beg mine aid in the battle against the shade of my brood brother. Well, he's very aware of what's going on. I mean, he is a dragon many thousands of years old, so.
Foresaw mine intent.
I mean, true. How many other reasons, other than just coming and apologizing, how many other reasons could you have for showing up and asking, or like, just showing up and chatting? Hey, I'm just here to hang out and get a coffee. What's up? He knows that Nidhogg is our greatest threat. But I read that which is writ plain to thine eyes. Would that thou had wit enough to scry the answer in mine. But I read that which is writ plain in thine eyes. Would that thou had wit enough to scry the answer in mine. So, if only you were smart enough to read ours. My beloved Shiva did once build a bridge twixt man and dragon, a bridge which thy treacherous forefather saw fit to tear down, as thou well knowest. We're very aware. Thinkest thou Nidhogg was alone and despairing at the murder of our brood sister? Thinkest thou mine own soul did not cry out for vengeance? Know then that upon that accursed day my heart did wither in my breast, and thy kind become unto me the harbingers of despair. 'Tis only Shiva's gentle dream that preventeth me from flying at Nidhogg's shoulder. Be grateful that I swore to abjure aggression ere I consumed her. So he's basically just as vengeful as Nidhogg. It's only because of Shiva that he's not murdering everyone. I permit my children to offer or deny the aid as they see fit, to warn thy people of my brood brother's coming, that thou wouldst dare ask more of me, but affirmeth thine incurable arrogance. I mean, they knew it wasn't going to go well from the get-go. They had hope, but...
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
His eyes are a little offset. I'm just saying. That's probably because one of the eyes got plucked out for a while, and so he's trying to get them back to centered. Isn't it goats that also have tall pupils? Perceivest thou such light in the dusk of mine existence?
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Azel upon your back?
To take her to the fight. Azel. Piteous, deluded Azel. The child did lament her past sins, and sought to balance the scales with her remaining days. 'Twas her unquenchable passion, so alike to that of my beloved, which did spur me into flight. As for mine own part, I would countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brood brother's eye for ill. I would countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brood brother's eye for ill. So he'd no longer have faith that men wouldn't use his brother's eyes for ill. I wonder what if we trade, like, we get your help, we give you the eyes, and you can do with them as you please.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting.
Interesting.
It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
And if anyone's to go off of, Emmerich is not allowing his past to control his future. He supported stopping Thornton, but he's saying, that's who he's using Yazael, or allowing Yazael to help stop Thornton, because Thornton was using the eye for evil. So, Merry Christmas, One Eye Gamer. Hopefully you're doing great. I hope that your stream earlier today was awesome. So, it's great to see you playing through Elden Ring again. So, that is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Smith, that is hilarious. That is so perfect. How did you figure that one out? You actually probably could reverse it and it'd be even better, because the dark slits would be the pupils. Swap them around real quick. I want to see the opposite of that. That would also work really well. That's so great. So, goat have devil eyes. See, it's yellow with a slit. Spare me thine idle sophistry? Even were there a mote of truth in thy reasoning, what of it? Wouldst thou have me slay mine own sibling to save a city of mortals? Maybe, but also to save the rest of the dragon. How about that? Because if you help us kill Nidhogg, then dragons in Elysian can be at peace and no more dragons would die. I'm just, you know, the long-term benefits could outweigh the short-term cost. Possibly.
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours.
The lesser of two evils.
Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
A true leader, thou wouldst strike down thy friend, and by example of thy righteousness, persuade me to break mine oath and kill my kindred? Oh, look who it is! Look who it is! Oh, that's awesome! Daddy's here! Heed me, my child. The servants of Hydaelyn envision a different outcome. They intend salvation not only for Ishgard, but for the doomed dragon slayer as well. Yeah, we'd prefer not to kill Estinian if we didn't have to. We'd rather save him. Believest thou this shade to be Nidhogg returned? Is it not merely a manifestation of his vengeance, the shadow cast by thy brood brother's rage? I would not command thee, but ponder well thy course, lest it lead thee into greater remorse. He's basically being like, hey, this isn't your actual brother, all right? Keep in mind, this is not your brother. This is a shade. This is a manifestation of your brother's vengeance. This is a shadow of his hate, not actually him. So when you say you're gonna go kill your brother, it's not accurate. You're killing a shadow of your brother's hate and vengeance. Which is a really good point, and one that I didn't even think about. So, while this shade of vengeance remains, the future will ever be uncertain. Help us save our companion, ... I don't think the companion is going to persuade him because it's, again, he cares little. Not that he doesn't care at all, but he cares little for mortals. But I think that it's the future that while he does hold a lot of regret from the past and keeps himself from engaging in things, I think that it is very accurate to say that the vengeance continuing to exist is a threat to Elysian, is a threat to dragons, is a threat to the Dragonsong War as a whole, continuing to carry on and on and on. And that ending that is to the benefit of all parties. So... Midgard dad trump card. Nidhogg's transformation into rage incarnate is, in part, mine own doing. I rendered unto him mine eye, and empowered his revenge thereby. But 'tis the purity of my brood brother's wrath that lendeth him his all-surpassing might. Hast thou the strength of will to stand against so terrible a shadow, I wonder? 'Twould seem I must put thee and thy companions to the proof. I shall await thee in the ruins, wherein Ratatoskar once dwelled. Heed well the words of my children, and hasten thee to the place of thy trial. So he's at least going to give us a chance to help. Or he said trial, so maybe he's going to put us to the test first before we face Nidhogg? I'm not sure. The trial could be us facing him, something that he sets up, or Nidhogg himself, but I feel like we're not yet at the point of fighting Nidhogg. Ooh! Is Moglin going to show up and participate as well? Run away! Midgard Summer. Oh, that Emmerich was turning is just like, what the heck? you got Daddy Dragon just hanging around you. Yeah, no problem. That's Emmerich, don't be shocked. We've got some situations that we've had in the past, so don't worry. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It's doubtless one of the children of whom Tresvelgar spoke. Come, my friends, let's not keep our escort waiting. All right. To our escort we go. To this trial. The weather cleared up once Tresvelgar left. Oh. Hello there, Imperilous Wyvern. You look neat. My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Sor Kai. Sor Kai. Is that a 4-person dungeon?
Correct, it's a 4-person, so I'm gonna drop out and host my own party.
Oh, nice. Another day, another trial. Such ordeals must seem almost mundane to you by now. Would that I could say the same. Nice. Nice. Oh, I'm the party leader now. Great. Great. All right, I'm gonna come over here. Who's with me? Ooh, Mitha, that's such a beautiful, I love the packages on the back. That is beautiful. Look, the Christmas ornaments. The little stockings. Oh, it's amazing. I love the name Luna as well. That's so pretty. So pretty. You and the bird matching the little reindeer horns on the head. That's so great. All right, Lalaki, are you ready to try to keep us alive? And to fail. Let's do this. With a party of others. Sor Kai. It only comes when I have food. Yes, exactly. Otherwise, the cats ignore you. Or if they're warm. That's the other thing. Is cats are food or warm. That's what matters. That's what cats want the most. Ooh. I guess all three of us have different trials that we're dealing with. Though I bet that if you came in with the NPCs, you might actually get Emmerich and Alfina, which would be kind of neat. Hold on a second. These are the little Moogle flower things. Mr. Moogle, I see you up in there. You can't hide from me. Cloud Gardener. Okay. Interesting. Oh, now the other one wakes up. They've got such weird faces. Oh boy. Oh boy. Orwin's doing the thing. Good luck, Lalaki. Doom spike for everyone. Oh, look at those things. They're like ladies with big fans at their back. That's wild. Enchanted fan. So it's like a mechanical thing that was brought to life. Whoa! Wait, is that what happens when you get behind them? That was fun. I want to do that again. Now I'm like, I want to actually find another one and jump on its back to see if I get bounced. Duty support isn't available for this patch until the next big patch. Oh, okay. So it had just been random NPCs. Or maybe not. I thought that it said something about NPCs. Chieftain Moglin. Oh, wait, we actually are fighting Moglin? Oh, Moglin, you're so cool. The paladin thing, pull more enemies than usual. Invulnerability. This is as far as you go, Jake. You and your ridiculous name won't get past me. Oh, you sure about that, Kupo? Ow. That was painful. That you're all right. I'll admit that was pretty good. Hey, you, get off of Lalaki. Stop that. Mercy, Kupo, mercy. Moogle down, Kupo. Oh, they're coming back up. Should I have been standing in that? I don't think so. Oh, I'm back. I'm not chiefing it because I'm the biggest. I'm chiefing it because I'm the baddest. Oh, we got even more coming up. All right, so while he's dazed, we can hit him. Quick, do as much damage as you can. He's resummoning them. Go, 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 go. Get all the DPS in as you can. Uh-oh, now they're all up. Ah, nice. So the little circles are the circles that are the rezzing circles, and you can knock them out of those circles to stop them from reviving. Got it. Learning. Whoa, that... I would not do that. Just jump onto a patch of rushing air. Took you a second to remember. That's okay. I'm learning too. Ooh, that's really pretty. Distracted. All right, I'm coming. You go ahead. You don't have to wait on me. I'm just, floor tank, DPS. I hope they feel the same way about our names. We think their names are stupid. They think our names are stupid. picture time. Uh-oh, we got eggs. Wait, is this the we don't want to make them angry and hatch the eggs? Or we do want to make them angry and hatch the eggs? This might have been a don't hatch the eggs. Yeah, but in the other one with the siren, if you hatch the eggs, the siren gets stronger. Or not the siren itself, but the bird creature gets stronger. So you want to wait until they hatch and then kill them. But, oh, yeah, this is another one of those creatures. That's the exact same thing we just fought. Or I was talking about. This is the creature that I was writing, except now it's a much bigger one and much angrier one. And there are 2 of them. Now there are 2 of them. Ow. Treasure coffer. This is the first time we're actually seeing treasure. Ooh, Viking ring. I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Doom spike for everyone. Doom spike for everyone. You missed a copper after feeding Moglet? Ah, I thought I should have already gotten one. I'll look for it next time. Copper, not coffee. I mean, if I missed the coffee too, that'd be just as terrible. Coffee is good. Alki, you're doing great keeping Orwin alive. I know how hard that is from the Moogle library. Ow. Don't worry about me. I can heal myself off of attacks. That's a cool griffin, though. Wouldn't mind having that as a mount. Viking earrings. Ooh, and some gloves. Berserker's arm guards. I'll take it. Whoa. We got a Pegasus. All right, I'm gonna stand to the side. I have a feeling that this is one of those knock you off of the platform things. Ow, okay. So there's lightning involved, good to know. Hey, come back, I wasn't finished with my combo yet. Ow. Oh, Orwin got it. Okay, over here. You can hide in there. Nice. But it's lightning, so you don't want to sit there for too long. Hawkiraj. Burning bright. Oh, that's a laser. Ow. I was like, what attack would that be? Yeah, probably the laser. Cloud call. Oh, that's lightning. Okay. Now we know that that's an AoE lightning attack. Don't go stand next to it. Okay. Electrocution. Ow. Okay, so you want to get as far away as possible. And then... Oh, nope. Lalaki down. Everyone going down. Oh, I'll wait, but we're gonna restart it. Unless they can finish them off together. I like that Myth is also a Lancer or Dragoon. This is one of those epic moments. We get to watch it in movie form. Okay, so what's this attack? Is that the Cloud of Lightning? Ah, so whoever it's targeting, that's where the Cloud of Lightning appears. Okay, good to know. But that's also what blows up the walls? Or maybe just the Pegasus does the damage when, to the walls. And they're gonna finish him off! No! Everyone died! There we go. How? How did you all die? Alright, to the shortcut we go. Mytha, this is feeling very reminiscent of a certain library. If you step on the pools, you get a debuff, but you have to step on the pools. Ooh, bangles. Bangles. Against a wall is enough. I made sure Mytha had help. Yeah, you were keeping Mytha alive. Okay, so what you're saying, Lalaki, is you don't have to actually stand in the pools. You've always avoided standing in electricity. You just stand at the very edge of the wall to take, like, the least amount of damage hit from the Pegasus charging through. Come on, everyone. Hi-ya! Oh. Well, that's neat. It's a dragon. Well, if I hadn't died, I wouldn't have noticed the giant dragon symbol in the middle of the area. That's kind of neat. It's the Dragoon Fate. Oh, yes. Okay, so this time, don't stand in electricity. Just hang out by the walls. Let's do it. Burning Bright. He's going to turn around. Laser. Oop. Mess up my combo. Doesn't matter. They're gonna charge, so which side are they charging from? That side, so run to this side to take the least amount of damage. Yep, barely got any, and then stand to the sides, but don't stand in the lightning side. Ah. Now we're getting it. So, and after the fourth charge, you're guaranteed to be knocked into the lightning. Okay, Cloud Call, who's that on? It's on Lalaki. They're moving the lightning far away. Which is great. So they knock some of the pillars off. Okay. So now we need, ow. Okay, we gotta run. Ow. And now stand right next to the wall. Everyone grab together. We're in this together. We're all in this together. Laser time. Oh, way better. Nicely done, everyone. Nicely done. Turban? Ooh. Ratatoskar. Wahoo! Feel like Mario? Oh, wahoo! Berserker earrings. Whee! This is where their sister lived before the 11 killed her for her eyes. Oh my goodness. Lore drop. But she lived in a great place. Oh, there he is. It's Nidhogg. Oh my goodness, he's flying around. That's awesome. This is seriously epic. Whoa! What is happening? Oh, wow. Okay, you made a path of ice for us. Thank you. Blizzard Dragon. Oh, I was trying to do that. Well, Blizzard Dragon, appreciate your bridge of destiny. Oh, you're focused on me? That's how nice of you. It's always good to give Orin a chance. Treasure Copper, thank you, Lalaki. We get the scarf. Praise Velgar. No clemency. What? But the paladins have clemency. Hang on, before we enter. Oh, what? I was gonna take a picture. No. Oh well, that's all right. That's all right. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Okay, you Warriors 3. You're so beautiful. Gotta break that. There we go. Let's go. Okay. Interesting. So there's all these platforms to hop from. Whoop, there he goes. We can do a picture here if you want. Yeah, let's G-pose this real fast. Battle stance. Slash G-pose. Oh, Orin's and Lalaki are facing the wrong way. Hang on, I gotta turn around. All right, I'll turn around. Let me exit G-pose. No, yeah, everyone should face this way, so that way he's in the background. There we go. Nice. And now you specifically target. There we go. Nice. Lighting. Character lighting. Beautiful. Oh, I love the dragon lance. Holo, in our calculation for time spent, we totally did not calculate for G-pose time. All right.
No, I ran the numbers 3 times.
Not enough. Not enough. Okay, so he's so big, we can hit him from over here. That's amazing. We're actually fighting Chris Velgar ourselves. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Now we know when lightning hits, run. Oh, hello, Holy Sprite. Nice to see you here. Let's go over here. Yeah, Lalaki in the middle. Dropping the heals. Ow, what was that? Okay, time to boog. Time to boogie. Let's go over here and kill Holy Sprite. Why not? This'll be fun. Extra thing to do. I don't like the look of that thing. Ow. What are those two things? Oh, I'm glad that I moved. Oh, they're still chasing me. No, they're still chasing. Get away. Okay. Myth is still alive. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, did that finish him? I wasn't sure that was gonna do enough damage, but that did. Oh my gosh. Epic. That was exact moment for the limit break. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. How epic. Ah, that was beautiful. That could be confusing. My goodness, that was very, very stressful. Very stressful. But at least we can't fall off the platforms. Can we fall off this platform? No? Okay, wait a minute. Myth that we have to test it. Where are we going after all? Ah, okay, I wonder. Always got to look for the opportunity to jump off. So, Wrangler's jacket. Whoa! What? This jacket is sick. What's it for? Oh, a dancer and archer. This is literally Western. Indiana Jones cosplay, anyone? Oh, that's sick. Definitely the orchestrion. Oh, Lalaki got it. Nice. Nice. I think we already took the epic picture in here. I don't know if we can get any more epic than with Thrace Velgar. I will take one more shot here for background, because that is just beautiful. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Golden rays. I take picture. Oh, okay. Mytha wants a picture. Let's do victory. No, I don't want to do that one. Okay, maybe you can catch both of us with a staff out pose. Let's see if I can get one real quick. I need to do is in here. Can you turn off that bright thing? There we go. That's what we're looking for. And then here. Ready. Ready. Perfect! How epic. I love Lalaki in the middle to kind of show the background as well. Look at y'all framing so beautifully. So beautifully. Oh, we need to turn on character lighting. Perfect. Perfect. Lalaki, I want to see your photos from this too, all right? No excuses. All right, here we go. Our might has been tested. Are we found wanting? Even bereft of an eye, my brood brother was a fearsome foe indeed. But having tasted thy strength firsthand, full well can I imagine how thou didst bring him low. The dread title of Azure Dragoon is no empty appellation. Because we had that title too. We were an Azure Dragoon as well. Very well. I shall trust in the seed of man one last time. By thy deeds shall the flickering hope that lingereth yet within my heart be kindled anew, or extinguished forever. Oh, the weight of that is insane. We best not make any mistakes. But he's giving us one final opportunity. One chance. How did your trials go?
Your trial is ended as well, then?
Ah, yes.
Mine was brutal beyond reckoning. Vedfalnir seems ill-acquainted with the notion of mock battle.
He fought Vidofnir! That's so awesome! I think it's a... Yeah, there's Vidofnir. Nice. Nice. All 3 dragons. Yet that you yet stand is ready proof of your determination, mortals. Let us fight as allies then, and together banish my brood brother's vengeful shade. On my oath, the wrath that once was Nidhogg shall meet its end. Oh boy. This I swear on the memory of my beloved Shiva, and on the soul of lost Yazael. Aww. On both of them. He does have a heart after all. That's so wild. We're fighting alongside him. I wonder how, though. Do we each get to ride one of them into battle? How epic would that be? How epic would that be? That would be intense. Oh, you're already in your own part? Oh, fine. If you don't want to party with us, that's fine. You can just do your own thing. Whatever. I was inviting you to the party, but...
I just got out of the dungeon because I was waiting to cue the cutscene until you were in it.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, my poor ribs. Hresvelgar saw fit to pair me with Vidofnir, but her ferocity was such that I began to wonder if I hadn't simply imagined her injury. Yet my trial pales in insignificance next to yours. How fared you in your duel with Hresvelgar? I had some allies and friends, and some of them died, but we made it through in the end. I take from this that your battle was rather more involved than my own. This is a different Vidofnir seemed largely concerned with how long he could keep me rolling in the dust. Between dodging snapping fangs and slashing claws, I scarce had time to aim a blow. Had he truly meant to harm me, of course I would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training, about the speed of a dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. And we fought good King Moglin. Oh, wow, Kupo! Jake, let me begin by congratulating you on the completion of your trial. For one with a name more befitting of a jester, you fight the savagery of a rabid demon. Yeah, you're the one to talk. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly indefinitely. Like you were going to let them off the hook that easily anyway. Come on now, Moglin. Come on now, Moglin. Poor other Moglins. What? When I told you about Jake's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. Everyone has to suffer together. That's triple shifts for you, Moghan. Aw, poor Moghan. Triple? But that's not fair. There's no justice, Kupo. None at all. You almost feel bad for the little guy. Moghan. We'll do our best to remember that name in the future. Don't want to make the same mistake twice. Just thought I'd have a great dinner. Bye.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
Well worth it.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours.
I wanted to check out this really quickly. So, wasn't Elizin that girl from... Oh, 11, Elizin. 11. He used to destroy the platforms with his attacks. Oh, interesting. So you had fewer and fewer platforms to move around to. I didn't know that. Nice. My stupid tank brain during the horse was like, oh, take damage to avoid the death mechanic. I mean, hey, you still did. We've been Moghad. Oh, no. Triple shifts for everyone. It's a good thing that we're not Moggle. That would be terrible. We'd be doing chores for the rest of the stream. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation. You're not seen fit to grant me yours. Anytime we can help out is a good time.
'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
That's reward enough. And some gil. Can you get me in on a house?
It would seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
Right now! It sounds like I might have been a little too on the nose with that one.
Oh, God.
Is he coming here? Or is he going to Ishgard?
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
Okay, so he's going somewhere.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Oh, so it is to Ishgard. Okay. Hurry, 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 hurry. Will they give us a free teleportation to Ishgard? Ooh, max potions. Even though we probably won't use them, but maybe we will. Emberick, let's go. We're standing around here.
Hang on, invite.
Oh.
Before you start, because this last quest cues you, like, you can't turn around. So.
Oh, okay. I don't know these things. Invite to party. Invite to party. All right. Anyone else invite to party? Anyone? No? Okay. The dragon song music in the background. So beautiful. Enmity is increased? Nice. What are you a marauder? Katara. Oh, I think it might be a gunslinger. Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. Am I ready? Definitely not. Ishgard will not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away. And away we go. Reassemble. We are becoming an Avengers team, I'm just saying. We're getting close to that 8 number. We're just gonna have to decide, maybe we should do a cosplay of all of the Avengers characters. Someone, Katara can be the Hulk, green and, huge, all the muscle. And, Orwin can be Iron Man with all the gear and tech. Katara, Black Widow. So many options. Know you then what this roar portendeth? Yes, we do. Portendeth.
Aye. I must return to my city without delay.
Trace Velger's trying to show up with all his fancy words. I'm just... Then we shall lend you our wings! Let us meet with Nidhogg on the field of battle, and together bring an end to his wrathful song. That's so exciting! I asked if you were gonna get to ride them? That's so cool. Are we riding Hresvelgar? Do not tell me. But tell me. Yes, that's so epic. Oh my goodness, we do not deserve to ride upon King Dragon himself. But what an honor. Now, with your cross-eyed, please don't run into any buildings along the way. I'm trusting in you. Oh, that's so epic. The most epic of epicness. I love that. Katara smash! Rust everything. Plus some kneecaps. Oh! The battle is already full-fledged. And we know how brutal some of these dragons are. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Emmeline! Lucia, look out! Get back! Ah, so epic.
Training. We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
Oh, we're here. Oh, shield!
We must hold.
How stinking epic. What on earth? For a paladin, she is dealing a ton of damage. Also, the shields make a lot of sense as paladins against the Dragonfire Breath. We fight as a Dragoon without a shield quite a lot, but... Oh my goodness. Look at all of their eyes glowing, being taken over by Nidhogg's rage. Wow, that is so brutal.
Reinforcements! By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
But it's not. The Lord Commander has returned.
Lord Commander!
No time for chit-chat. There's still fighting happening in the background.
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Sorry. Oh, that's not Emily. That's Artois. Artois. Artrial. I think it's Artrial. I really want to see this cutscene with Lalafell character. Oh, it's so just crazy epic. Oh my goodness, the triple wings between the two of them. Wherefore standest thou with these vermin, brother?
Seal what?
Abandon this war, Shade. The suffering thou sowest serveth no end. The traitorous progeny have learned of their forefathers' betrayal, and now seek to make amends with our kind. Never shall our grief be assuaged, nor our loss forgotten, but reconciliation may yet halt the spread of this plague of enmity. Forsake thy vengeance, and be at peace. You actually see us standing there next to him. I don't think that's gonna work. What soft-headed ramblings are these? Thy dalliance with that vile maid hath robbed thee of thy wits. Mayhap her cloying perfume hath made thee forget the stench of our brood sister's blood life. Oh, that's making him so angry. How darest thou speak thus of my beloved? Ah. So the flames of rage may yet be kindled. I feared thy heart's fire had long since gone out. But waste not thy fury on words, brother. Thou shalt have need of it for the battle. Well, that was an epic moment. We just walk away. Oh, we're walking to the side to see what the two of them do. Yeah, that's a battle I don't know that we want to partake in. Nidhogg went for the throat. So he's got like this white lightning attack versus fire from Nidhogg. What? What is even happening? I didn't realize he had force powers. Holy cow. Yeah. You were gonna try to hold up that entire thing with your arm. I love the protective stance, but still, it's just like, that's a bit much. This is like watching a Dragon Ball Z fight. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. They're tearing the sky open. Nidhogg being chased. Oh, dang! Holy crap, he ripped off a wing! No, Chris Velger can't be dead. Ah. Thou art weak. Thou art. Sorry, I'm kind of between trying to wait for the screaming to end, mostly because I know they talk so loud. Hresvelgar normally talks a little bit the quieter side, so. Thou art weak, Hresvelgar, a slithering worm who fawneth on the vermin who should rightly be his prey. For 1,000 years I have fought without cease, and thou didst think to prevail against me? Glory not in thy victory, Shade. The battle is not yet won. My power and my hope have I entrusted to another. So, wait, did he give us an eye? He did! Holy crap! Did we see that before? I think the camera was always at an angle that we only saw one of his eyes and didn't see the other one was empty. Thine eye, what hast thou done? Did he give us that eye? He did. I have to see this cutscene with Alala. It's gotta be crazy cool. Fool. Thou would trust a mortal with thy strength? We are no mere mortal. So did we absorb all of the eye's ether? I know thee. 'Twas thou who'dst intrude upon my lair and best the half of me. But now I am whole, and naught in creation shall deny me my vengeance. Now, we were able to separate Thancred when he was taken over by becoming the sword, the sword of light. I wonder if we can do a similar thing with Nidhogg.
I have a request for invite, so 1 second.
What? I'm so glad that Hresvelgar's not dead. I really hope they do. Oh, who I need to pass the lead to? Sorry. Lavava, give lead. So sorry. I'm so distracted. I didn't realize that was what you were saying. I was just like, okay, yeah, feel free to invite them while I run around and look at all the craziness. The craziness. Okay, map. We're on our own little corner of Ishgard. We're on a private island. There's Ishgard in the background. Fighting over the bridge. Oh, we can't even go over there. Okay. So... swap to DPS, got it. That makes me wonder who's gonna be the healers. Oh, Lalaki's gonna heal again? The healer Lalaki! Where is my clap? I think I took away clap and I just did cheer.
Do you want to get any G-post shots?
Yeah, there we go. Sure. What we can do is if you stand over here.
Oh no, I just saying like for yourself.
Oh, I see.
This is a special instance. You can't get back to this instance.
Right. I think what I'm probably gonna do is try to catch a battle stance. And then depth of field as far back as it would go. I love the music in the background. Think. Hang on a second. I'm just half listening to the music.
It's so good. Everything about like the cutscene leading into it and the music and everything and the drama and seeing yourself.
Oh, the drama is insane.
And it's like as the it reveals that the eye is there and he's given the eye to you is when the music says two souls intertwined, right? Which is of course
him and Shiva.
Him and Shiva, right? But it's like he's now given a part of himself to you. You are entwined with him too.
Right, exactly. Because they're taking in his power. Okay. Oh, hi, Winter.
You ready?
How are you doing? I'm ready.
I invited them, but they said that they're actually leaving. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's really cute of you.
I was hoping we could get 8, because then I could do the eye level to make the fight take a little bit longer. But
Oh.
we'll just keep her, dude. It'll be fine.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I love all the emotes from you all. Here we go. Heavensward music, some of your favorite. I don't know. I've heard that some later expansions have some good stuff too, though obviously it'll be a while before we get there, but... Oh yeah, if you have a friend that you want to invite, you're more than welcome to include them. I hope that I'm minimum eye level. I assume that I am, because I'm currently on level with stuff. Wow, my gear is suffering. Even though all this should be new gear, I've beaten the crap out of it. Oh yeah, like the Yeti Fang thing. Wait, I think I might be able to repair. Oh, I don't have any of the grade 6 dark matter. Okay. We can repair gear that I don't have on me, like this one. Nice. Wow, I clearly have not healed a bunch of my stuff. When was the last time that I repaired stuff? Oh, I'm out of dark matter. I'm out of dark matter. That's fine. Oh, we're drinking the spice cider. It's time. Warm yourselves up.
All right, min-eye level has been engaged.
That's beautiful. Let's do it. Commence. Dark matter doesn't matter in the matter. I love that step spot. I love that. What is gonna happen? I'm definitely out of ideas. Other than beating Nidhogg and perhaps possibly saving Asinian, I am completely out of ideas. Like, Velgar still might die. I have no idea. Eat egg. Oh, yeah. Nidhogg in full glory. Y'all ready for this? Katara, Orwin, lead us on. Oh, wave of fire. Ooh. Ow. Whoa! One shot. Thank you, Sally. Okay, lesson learned. Yeah, the circle. Oh my gosh. 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 Man, even when our character is out, we still then get hit anyway. That's insane. I gotta watch for those dark circles on the ground. All right, this is the DPS check. Oh, thank you. I think that's Sally Beans for the AoE heal. Oh my goodness. Shadow Dragon. Okay. Whoa. What? What? Is that Estinian combined with Nidhogg? Oh. What? Oh, he looks amazing and terrible at the same time. How have we only done a fourth of his health? Ooh, okay. Pay attention, Jake. Watch the floor. Okay. Now, usually something is left behind. Yeah, see? Lasers everywhere. Oh, no! They caught Lalaki! Oh, messed that up. Okay. Ugh. I'm trying to run away from everyone. Okay, get out. Nice, nice, nice. Epic. Pure epicness in every regard.
What's interesting is like I had just been watching some stuff about coils of Bahamut before, like when I was doing MSQ before going into this, and reading about like the Akmorn attack and like how that attack each time it appears during a fight, a additional instance of the damage is added to it. So the longer the fight goes on, the stronger the attack gets. So it gets very, very punishing to the point that you can't survive it so much damage.
Oh, the slam attack. Oh, yeah. So you have to beat him at a certain point, otherwise everyone will just die no matter what.
Right. And so I remember seeing that the first time he does that in the instance, as the music kind of like crescendos there, because it's all synced perfectly.
Right.
And I just remember seeing the name Akmorn on the cast bar and being like, oh no, either we all live together or we all die together.
We're in it together. I love it. Also, can I say that there's a tiny bit of sprint raising the bar going on here with this screenshot? Just a little bit. Akmorn, more like more, because I'm getting slammed. Oh, I hope I'm not ruining anybody's G post. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. What? Do you have a machine gun? Hold on a moment now. Digits Lightfoot? You have a legit you have a machine gun. Get that modern weaponry out of my fantasy game.
Orwin told you there's modern warfare in Final Fantasy. He wasn't joking.
Clearly. With the Vasca gun. I mean, look, it's literally got an iron sight on it. That's about as modern as you can get. Oh, that's hilarious. Where's the red dot? I cast gun. My immersion. I think we need to kick Digital out. Digits, you sorry, you're gonna have to go, man. I'm totally kidding. Yeah, actually, he reminds me of with chest armor, almost like steampunk / Assassin's Creed, but like the later games where it's I don't know how to describe it. There's some game that has that like steampunky trench coat with all of the detailing and the edges and stuff. I'll think of it in a bit. But all right, let's find out what happened to Estinian. I guess we have to leave first. It feels bad that I'm coming over here and being like, Estinian, I'll be right with you. Coming over here to then come back later. Powered armor. Oh, come on now. It's magically powered armor, all right? It's magic. You got your Iron Man on, Orvin? Yeah, I saw the red and gold. Thomas, thank you, even though I died a bajillion times, so.
Estinian!
All right, what's going on, my man? Oh, the fact that they move is just so creepy. Punch the eyeball out. Do it.
Is this to be mine end?
Oh, the combination of Nidhogg and Estinian, the like fusing of the two of them together into one form, insane. Absolutely, I never would have predicted that. I never would have thought about trying to merge their forms together into this dragon monster human hybrid thing, and it looked crazy with the lance and everything.
I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg.
I love the broken horn on the helmet.
Shall die by my hand.
He's not done yet. Oh. Estinian's taking back over.
Handworm.
Let's go, Estinian! Oh no, don't kill yourself. Oh no, that's Nidhogg. Nidhogg's taking it back over.
Thou wilt obey.
Wow.
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light.
Finish me! Now, while I have the beast subdued!
Never. Each one grab an eye. Pull! Get the spoons ready! This is like a Thanos moment where they're trying to pull the glove off of Thanos.
Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
I was just thinking that. We won't let you! Come on! Is that Yazael? It is! Oh my gosh. Archivon! Are you gonna help? Oh my gosh. What a moment. They did it! Yazael was there at the end of the Dragon Song War. Oh, that's so good. Harshaphon was able to protect. Is he alive? He's breathing.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Before one of us is overtaken by them. Hopefully never to be seen again. I'm guessing they're not something you can just kind of squish under your foot. Oh man, I was not expecting Yazael and Harshaphon to show up. My heart can't take it. My heart can't take it.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend.
We're gonna need to get you some new armor, my dude.
Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Is he gonna pick himself? Just remember, you have a gut wound.
This much, at least.
It still is healing, Emmerich. Yeah, it's okay to get some assistance. Velgar, can you fly with one wing? Okay, it wasn't a whole wing. It was just one of his tri-wings. Ripped off. You can see it up there. The Horde have sensed the fall of their master and scattered to the winds.
You have my gratitude, Hraesvelgr. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
I wonder, I assume because we absorbed his eye, we can't exactly give him it back. It would be great if we could, but I don't know that we can. I guess we'll fill in. Then our alliance hath served its purpose. Thou didst wield the power I granted thee well. 'Twas thine own skill and not mine eye which earned thee victory. He says as we died 4 times in the fight against Nidhogg. There was twice that we were literally character-wise out of the range of something and then still got hit by it anyway. It doesn't matter. It was hilarious. But it was, what to say, it was a group effort. You know, like a group project where you barely put in just a little bit of effort and the group as a whole got an A and you're kind of like, yeah, I don't really deserve the A, but I'll take it anyway because group project. We're all here working together. So it was our spirit, our spirit led. I'm glad he can still fly. I was very worried about that. I thought one of his whole entire wing sections were ripped off. I wish thy companion a swift recovery. Fare thee well, children of man. And please destroy that horn so you can never summon me ever again. I need to sleep for another 1,000 years.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well, even as Hraesvelgr did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
But the Dragon Song War is over. That should be the end of it, because the Nidhogg has been slain. Now, obviously, there's still Nidhogg's minions that are everywhere, but Nidhogg is ended. Nidhogg is ended! Yeah! You all were amazing! You all were awesome. We somehow survived. Somehow survived.
Did you see that coming?
The Estinian lived? Or
No,
the fight
no.
with just the whole fight with like Nidhogg and everything? Or all of it? So, I would say that I knew that we would fight Nidhogg. It was a smidgen. Here, I'll show you something. Where is it? Character minion guide. Last stream, when it was there, Wind Up Estinian. Summon your Wind Up Estinian, absolutely positively not possessed by evil. No, which is it that one? No, where is it? No, I think it was when I was glancing through the other Estinian that you can buy. That I noticed at the very beginning of it, it said, after being taken over by Nidhogg or something or whatever, and I immediately stopped reading. And I was like, no, I don't want it. I don't want to know anything. And so there was the possibility in my head always of like, that could have said something about him having survived, but I don't want to know for a fact because I want it to be a surprise to me. And so I'm really glad that I held off, because there was always this moment of, just because everyone is building up hope that he will live doesn't mean necessarily that he will. And my concern was that if their spirits were so entwined that even if you removed one, he might still end up dying. One of those things of like, yeah, he might live for a short period of time, and then he's like, here are my final words before I, end up dying, and then dies or whatever. So I'm really glad that, at least right now, so far, it seems that he has survived. And the battle with Nidhogg was just insane. Just insane! Just insane. Oh my gosh. Like, I kind of want to go back and do it again just because it was so epic. With the music and everything, they definitely have leveled up their events, if you will, in terms of like the story building up to it, so. I bid you welcome, Slayer of Nidhogg. Ever do the gates of Ishgard stand open to our savior? Wow. That's crazy. So this is literally now, Ishgard has changed. Ishgard, like, I wonder if he will always say that now. That's so cool. But clearly there's obviously recovery, so if we want a normal party, we have to reform. Oh, because this is a cross-world party. That's fine. I think Lavava has, control over that, so.
Yeah, let me do that real quick first.
Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed But no, the past is done. Through the haze of pain. Oh, he's talking about Yazael. The past is done, and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, his foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. These Yazael and Harshaphon, I was not expecting. When Yazael died, one of my biggest comments that I made was that she wouldn't be able to see, even if we did finish the Dragon War song, she would be able to see all of the hard work that she was aiming for put together, or you know, come to fruition with the saving and the combining of the dragons and humans working together. But the fact that her spirit was there was like, she did get to not only see, but kind of participate in it. And then Harshaphon showing up not only to protect us and help us in the same way that he protected us on the bridge, but to see us safely through as well was really great. And it was touching to have the characters that we lost kind of come back for a final moment of like, we stand with you as well. Was really unexpected, but it just like hits you. It just hits you in the feels. It hits you in the feels. Your battle with Nidhogg's Shade will beget many an epic ballad, Jake, and rightly so. It was without a doubt one of your epical victories, though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And not only for your own sake, had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. Estinian, do you yet live? Do you yet live? Everyone crying. I gotta back up here and check really quick. Sick poses. As the first time you've done minimum eye level? Well, it was the first time for me, definitely. It's pretty cool looking. It was definitely challenging, but in a really good way. In a really good way.
Your invite's pending.
Oh, counting down. Well, I was thinking about it. I was like, do I really want to join the party or do I not? I'm unsure. I'm not sure. Lucia, tell me he lives. Jake, Master Alfino, my honored friends. As if winning Herstvelger to our cause were not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you. You held the bridge for a long time until we got there. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Jake and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's Shade through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. The moment where his arm comes out to throw the spear, and then it drops, and the hand starts shaking, and it's just like, this is not your hand! Ah, that's so epic. And they used the glowing of the tattoos on his face. They weren't tattoos, but the markings on his face to kind of indicate who was in control at the time. That was epic. Because I was expecting a full, you know, massive spears throw that we had to dodge or something. And instead the hand just dropped. It's not yours. That was awesome. Speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary where he now resides under the care of our hospitalizer captain. I'm told he has yet to regain conscience. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. You must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. But surely... Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside. I will send word when the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmond and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Jake. 'Twould seem we are awaited at the Fort Tom Manor. Oh, he's walking away with his head hanging down. Gotta do the RP walk of sadness. We've been kicked out. Mommy and Daddy won't let us see our friend. Your friend cannot come out and play right now. Go play by yourselves for a little while. Okay, Mommy and Daddy. Anyone want to place with some Legos? I gotta check soon how the kids respond to us when we go back. The ones who were throwing snowballs at us when we first entered. Welcome, Master Kelton. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, please. I hear there is hot tea and cocoa that awaits us. Maybe some cookies. I didn't see Honoroi there with, or Onawa there with the bow.
Heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
Aww.
I gave every ounce
Or
of my
chiffon.
strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
You did a bunch. You held the bridge. That was mattered. You basically didn't allow them to take over and destroy the rest of Ishgard until we got there. So you held on.
Well, we cannot all be
long as
heroes,
possible.
dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
Aww. A salute is clapping. We salute our friends because they're the ones who carried us through
And while
the fight.
we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
Nicely done. I wondered where you
Lord's
were.
command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
That was a lot of hard work watching. So much watching.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
Take a little nap. Play some triple triad.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
He's just not going to leave Estinian's side. He's a very determined youth.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother in arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
I'm so glad that we did this as Dragoon. So glad. Even if we played the part of the floor tank to perfection, this was exactly as it should be. And Surfer, you don't have any more triple triad games to play with me, do you? Okay. I'll be back when you're ready to get beaten again. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Minimum eye level is so good. It's challenging, but when you win, the victory feels way more fought for than not. So sad that Edmund's voice actor passed, but I love the story of his friend playing the game to hear his friend. Aw, that's both sad and really, really, really wholesome. Really, really wholesome. I didn't know that the voice actor passed away. But I could definitely see the... If I had a friend that had a huge part in a game like this, I would do it too. Could replay the same moments over and over again. Every now and then I talk to a random stranger just to see if they have anything interesting to say. Jake, my friend, what can I do for the savior of Ishgard? Oh, you seek Master Alfino? Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Frostvilgar's trial and all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. Well, let him take a quick nap. Orwin, get off the table. That's really wholesome, though. Karanika, thank you for sharing that. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less of a fellow recruit, more of a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. Which, on one hand, both made for an incredibly strong willpower to fight Nidhogg, but also probably is what made him susceptible even more so to Nidhogg's power taking over him, because hate and revenge and wrath were like, both of them had that right against each other. They were perfectly at odds, but perfectly suited to mesh together for the same exact reasons. So it's something that is just wholly consuming him from his side and from Nidhogg's side. I would venture that in Alphino he sees something of his lost sibling. And the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found the elder brother that he never had. Aw, they have almost a familial relationship. But I definitely could see Estinian seeing Alphino as a younger brother that needs a little bit of protection, but a little bit of roughing up of the hair every now and then. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I could well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend of whom I would gladly... I love the tactless observations. Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Is he? Tell him I'm on the way. Is he awake? Let's go. Quickly, Jake, we must go to him. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended you set aside sufficient time to view the cutscenes in their entirety. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all ready for the cutscenes? It looks like Alphino's crying.
Estinian.
Wait, after all he's been through, they can't then turn around. Okay.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Tactless, am I right? Tactless. With his fancy new white hair.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Ah, way to go, game. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Estinian have black hair before, and now it's white? I'm not 100% positive on that.
It was never revealed.
It was never, because he always had it underneath his helmet. Ah, okay. But yeah, I was definitely like, wait a minute, white hair? Hold on.
Well, you can see now why
Now,
he thinks that Alphino is the
Estinian.
younger brother.
If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Well, in addition, not only is there the family resemblance with white hair, which I know they're not family, but similar things. The reason why I thought he had black hair was because as the Azure Dragoon, it's black/dark helmet. And that's what he has on all the time. And so my brain registered that as, oh, that's the color of his hair. So nice. Brain got to do the work.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Heavensward to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. 'Tis an honor to share the mantle of Azure Dragoon with one such as you.
Aww. I wonder if he makes that comment if you're not a Dragoon of level 60.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
That was at the council, the celebration of let's have peace. And Emmerich's like, die, and shoots the arrow. Can you forgive me for trying to kill you?
There is naught to forgive, Emmerich. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty.
Simple as day.
Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do any of that.
Oh.
Cold as stone. I'm done. I'm never had any emotion about it. Was never worried. Not in the slightest. Maybe now we'd let him sleep.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart.
Mm-hmm.
There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family. When no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind.
Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering, as the great Yoda would say.
Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me.
Friends.
Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike.
Two sides of the same coin.
Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
I feel like he's going to retire from the Dragoon game. Pick a different class, become a culinarian or something.
Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
Be more like Burgundy Dragoon with the blood red armor.
My friend.
Ruby Dragoon.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
Few days? That's so long. But at least we know that he will live. The game does a really good job of like, he'll live, he won't. He'll live, he won't. He'll live, he won't. Ah, he'll live. Watch us leave and then someone just comes in and like shanks him and be like, he won't live. Ah, just kidding, he will. He'll survive.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Emmerich, don't you dare retire. You can't. You're the best leader Ishgard has ever seen. I like Ruby Dragoon. I think that's a great name for it. Your city has too many words. Going out.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the steps of faith, Sir Emmerich called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. 'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic.
A new Grand Republic.
The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emmerich de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Okay, cool. So his political career is not ended, just not in the same way that it was before.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
I'll stab you again if you don't do this.
And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
Gentle revolution. Hopefully not a bloody revolution. Bashful Emmerich, say it's not so. Is that the blue sword of Emmerich? The dragon Svidofnir! And Vidlunir.
Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emmerich's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
I have to check up what all posting in a G pose. Evil plans coming to fruition. It's the kids! The one girl that was saved by Vidofnir.
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
Oh, because he's wearing blue. He's a different type of Dragoon. A political Dragoon. Ah, there's Estinian. Is it? I don't know. He's got the white hair. Yeah, he's got the Estinian spear. That's got to be him. Up and about, very... I guess time has passed. We don't know how much time has passed, but some time has passed. Oh man. Midgar Sormer.
Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten. The din of war, giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
We're riding with Daddy. I gotta say, even though it looks awesome, it is just a little bit, you know, funny. The position that we're in, just like, yeah, this is my dragon ride. Check it out, you know, pet my dragon. It's all good. Very, very relaxed. From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Forton, Heavensward. So will it play the new lyrics to the dragon song? Zelly Beans, I was just thinking that. I was like, who's those flowers for? Oh, this is him writing it. These are all the notes that he's written about the whole time that we were in Ishgard. These are his memoirs that he's writing. Let's go. Do you know what he was doing there? When you write with ink like that, you have to seal it. And so you usually can either sprinkle sand to absorb extra ink, or you can spread some lacquer to cover the ink and seal it, so that way it doesn't smear when you go to close it or put something on top of it. So. what a cool touch to have him writing that. Which has got to be a little bit of closure as well for his son on top of that, because it is part of his son's chapter as well. His son's included in that. The helmet left. Did he died? That actually be really cool is if they don't tell us where he is and we have to actually go track him down. Not like as a quest, but it just kind of gives you the option. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Where would he have gone with the flowers? I was thinking maybe he would have gone to the Fortom Manor to give the flowers in Orshafon's memory, but I don't know.
We can explore that next stream. That is that will take a whole stream to do by itself. But
a whole different,
extremely rewarding to do. Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. Is that a side quest or is that main content?
It's a side quest.
Oh, dang, we definitely have to do that then. Is this the finishing of the quests or is this the beginning of the next section?
Let me check.
Also, I love the Estinian, the Wind of Estinian. He pulls out the eye. I was just noticed that. Like, it's funny when I think about it. There you go. Look at him holding out the eye. It's awesome. So, I am sure that I've seen the Estinian minion running around behind other people as I've played 57 streams of this game. But one, my brain didn't know who that character was. Two, even if it did, it would have had no recollection or no idea of what it was doing holding this thing up that looks like a little donut or eye or something. And three, the significance of it. However, moving forward, now every time I see a Stydian, I'm like, oh, that's a Stydian. He's gonna hold the little eye. You know, so it's funny in a good way is by specifically not looking at minions too closely, I'm avoiding spoilers that I don't know are spoilers, you know, about the future of the game. And so, I don't know, as a small thing, I just recommend to anyone who convinces a friend like Holo has convinced me to play this, is make a strong suggestion to them to not look too closely at minions and mounts and stuff. Just let it be. Okay, this is the last quest of 3.3. The last one. I was gazing out at the sea of clouds, and in an all too rare moment of idleness, when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending his way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Jake. On the back of Midgarsomer. Nay, it was no grave matter that moved me to meet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressure of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as a temporary head of state than I am burdened with the position of a more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? The high houses and low houses and stuff. And what strange jest is this that places me at its pinnacle? An archbishop's son at the head of the House of Lords. It's not about your history, but it's about your character. And that's what matters, is his character, the way he carries himself, his leadership, his guidance, his wisdom, all of those things are what gives people the confidence to give him, you know, that type of power. But these questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience. And it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay down this groundwork, but for the men and women and our children, the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. That's really cool that it's, again, a lot of people see kids as kind of a burden. I now have my own little one. So adorable. It's gonna be his first Christmas here in a couple of days. But that a lot of times it's very easy to get caught up in this life thinking about how everything is about you and about what you make of this life, which in one regard is kind of true, but in another regard, you're also, what you do impacts the next generation and impacts your kids and their kids and their kids and their friends and everything else. And so it's kind of a dual responsibility to both be good to those that are around you for your own life, but also to do better for those that come after you as well. It's kind of like in a park, you want to have a good experience while you're celebrating something, but you also want the next people to come after you who also to have a great experience as well. And it's a lot of responsibility. Proud of anyone who decides to be a parent, because it's a crazy huge amount of responsibility. I hear word from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. I think he actually jumped out the window. That's why the window was open, was that he snuck out the window. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Wow, so he left Ishgard. Okay. He's off out there in the wilderness. Thank you, Jake. And please convey my warmest regards to Master Alfino. To Master Alfino in the Fortom Manor. And the very last quest of 3.3. Unquiet Trader. I just want to see what the reward is for this. It's not desperation. Sky Pirates! We'll decline that for now, but that sounds like something we'll definitely need to do. See? Like Graha. Hi, Graha! We haven't seen you in so long. Don't look too closely at minions. I still can't. Like, even now, I can joke around a little bit and looking at some stuff, but I can't look too closely because I've only played through, what, a third of the total game? Maybe? Maybe? So, there's a lot that I just don't know. When Pepperidge Farm forgets, Count Edmund remembers because he's got his whole book. It's a really good Yellow Quest series as a follow-up. It's already on the plan. We will make it happen. So, Coffee, you made it. You made it. He does jump out the window. Perfect. Awesome quest line. That Sky Pirates one, nice. So we got the Sky Pirates quest line. We got the finish of the Estinian quest line. So, as all of you, I love you all. You're amazing. You're the best community ever. You're the best community ever. What I need you to do is just make sure to remind me about these sorts of things that I want to do and that need to be done. It doesn't have to be every single stream, but it's good to just occasionally remind me of things because there's moments like that where I'm like, oh, Sky Pirates sounds fun. And then like 3 weeks from now after Christmas and things are, totally different and chaotic, I probably will forget. So feel free to be like, oh, do you remember there's that blue quest with the Sky Pirates? It totally is really cool. To help keep me track on stuff. Laleki has done an amazing job of helping me keep up with all of that craziness, so. You spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy him his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with detritus. Not recently, but like earlier this year, learned detritus as a word. It has to do with like gravel and little bits of rock and dirt, usually left behind after like a wash of something. And so it's just little bits of grit. Detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet though her people may stumble from time to time, I know of none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Asian machinations that endlessly... Let me try this again. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Asian machinations and a seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. Oh, Wind Up Emmerich! Dragon Sun Orchestran Roll and Alpine Coat? What? Well, I'm definitely changing my adventure housing to, you know what. In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a selection of distant locales from the landing in Ishgard. How fancy. I wonder what these locales are. Where are these new places that we may travel to and experience? Ooh. That's Sogzagal, isn't it? It looks like Sogzagal. It could also be one of the Warrior of Darkness dudes. This might be the Warrior of Darkness Paladin. Oh, yeah, that crazy face was not Sogzagal. But he's looking down into the ravine. They're going for the eyes. They're going for the eyes. That's why I said you gotta squish them. You can't just throw them. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Blan Hairs. I think he'd have like this super smooth, like, thank you, Blan Hairs. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All is proceeding as expected then. Aye, there is naught to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Look at the blood still left on his axe. Clean your weapon, dude. That's so gross. Oh. No. Wait, Thancred? Ah, nice. This way. Azael. Him again. It is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours. So he actually let them go. Fascinating. Alizé. Azael. Alizé. I was thinking Yezael. She has been following them, and thus did Grey Mist give way to azure skies, man and dragon rise above, voices join in song, but beneath shrouded boughs, beyond the scope of lights, shadow stirs. I think I got all of that. Should have read that. Is it in the chat? No, it is not. Okay. The last time that we saw her stalking them, she was stalking Elidibus in a library, but I can't remember who Elidibus was talking to. It might have been Urianger? But she's been following Elidibus for a long while now. But yeah, well, we might finally get some answers as to what is going on and where she is and what she's doing and all that craziness. Might finally get some answers. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff to do. First off, I'm sorry, adorable goblin, you're great, but we have ourselves a wind-up Sir Emmerich with his tiny blue sword. Hang on, I gotta move a little bit further out. Look at his stoic face and hair. He's just like, yeah. I wanted to see if he would like pull out his sword. Yes, he does! There you go! Look at him go! That's so adorable. So cute. Stuff like that is just fantastic. All right, Alpine coat. We gotta create a... What? We're officially a House Fort Tom Manor member. Look at us wearing it proudly. Oh, that's so great. And it's dyeable too. Glamour. Whoa. Whoa, white actually looks really good. So brown. Yeah, white looks real clean. That's the problem with these is that color looks good, but so does the white. Oh, there's red. Almost looks like a Santa outfit. That's actually not bad. If you're looking for some wintry holiday attire to wear, there you go. So, ooh, tan. Tan. How's blue? Man, a lot of these look really good. We could be a true Fortum member. We are one of them. No, I want to switch back to that, but we are putting that into our glamour chest, so that way we can wear it in the future. Because I feel like there's several moments that would be very appropriate to wear that at. Dragon Song Equestrian Roll. Yeah! Yeah! Check your mail. Yes, I do have a mail thing. I'm kind of nervous about what it is. House for Tom Knight. Nope, we can't talk to him yet. We can't do it. There should be a Moogle mail here somewhere in... Yes, there it is. Delivery Moogle. I was gonna say somewhere here in Ishgard. Congrats on finishing Dragon War Song! Yay! Dragon Song War. Dragon War Song. Dragon Song War. Delivery Moogle. We did it! Feels really good, especially to do it as Dragoon. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man. Thank you, Holo, for that suggestion. Look what we have here. A new letter has arrived just for you, Kupo. Thank you for playing. Oh, the Starlight Robe from your friend Katara Warwick. Katara, thank you. Oh my goodness. Do I want to know how expensive this was? Oh, that's
Never
great.
asked.
Never ask. I don't know. Ooh, it's the Chocobo. It's a little Chocobo. I love it. Well, great. I might have to switch to this then, because I have an outfit that I want to show off, but we got to show it off at Lalaki's house. So, what time is it? Oh, it's perfect time. Perfect time to go to Lalaki's house. Yeah, Lalaki, we're coming to your place. Now the best way to get to his place is, I believe you can go to your friend list, and then you go to Lalaki Estate Teleportation to here. Sadly, I have to cut it here. Have fun. Orwin, thank you for another amazing night of tanking. I love your Iron Man outfit. It looked awesome. And yeah, if we ever do an Avengers cosplay group, we'll definitely get you in. So it was fantastic. Y'all are amazing. So we're doing a little bit of a Christmas community get together. So now's the great time to get whatever awesome Christmas glam or just cool glamour you want on. And we're meeting up at Lalaki's house. If you need an invitation to it, you can come here. I'm gonna step inside and then swap over. I got Jet 2. Good night, Sully Beans. Thank you for hanging out and for participating. It was a great fight against Justinian / Nidhogg. Ooh. Wow, Lalaki, you have done up the place. This is looking really good. The upstairs, I meant to show you this a while ago, Lalaki. Oh, yes, yes. Lalaki, your upstairs is just so wonderful. Literally banging my head into the roof the whole time. Well, the little minions fit really nicely. Look at him. Justinian seems pretty happy. Or Emmerich, sorry. Justinian. Emmerich seems pretty happy. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, I'm going downstairs before everyone gets a headache. Gets a headache. We gotta go downstairs real quick. Check how you did down here.
I don't know. It seems perfect size for me.
No problem for you. Nice, the green screen. The wall green screen. I think this light you can turn on as well. I can't turn it on, but Lalaki I think can. So, a hobbit hole. Perfect for hobbits. You got doors in here too. All right, so I put together an outfit that I think y'all will think is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and switch over to, I can speak, Arcanist. Oh, we gotta put the hat on. I don't know why, there we go. Show the hat gear. So, I put this one together, which I thought was cool. And I wanted to be an Arcanist because I was like, yeah, we're gonna play Santa Claus and be like, who is on the naughty list and who's on the nice list? Yes, yes, who's getting presents this year? And so I took some pictures of me just looking through the book, like, yes, Have you, have you been a good kid this year? Katara, do you deserve a present? I think Katara's been good. We'll we'll trade Katara. We're gonna split. Oh, that's right, you can't do that. You gotta put it in here and then decide. We're doing 11. Because out of between 1 to 10 eggs, you are an 11. That's my reasoning. There you go. All right. Thank you, Justana. Tall armor problems run your head into everything. Oh, are all the Lalas still upstairs? Are you still up here? Oh, you are. There you go. Papa just ran downstairs. Oh, hey! Mytha, are you running your head into the roof, or are you okay? You doing all right? Oh, I guess if you sit, then it's not too bad. Let me try that. Sit on ground. There we go. A little hobbit hole. I'm not really sitting on the pad, am I? You're sitting behind me. You should take a picture down there. Yeah, ow, ow, hey, get off. Get off of that. It almost looks like Emmerich is in Mytha's lap. All right, let's do a group picture downstairs, because I think up here is going to be a little bit too crowded for that. Even though all y'all shorties, you can enjoy the hanging out. And I'm going to swap over to FF Voice in Discord, so I'll see you all there.
I was gonna say, fitting in Lalaki's house is just one Fantasia away.
That's true. That is true. And now I have 2 of them. I also think that the green screen will actually work really nicely for being the holidays, because we're all red and green, and we got a nice green as well. All right, and actually, Lavava, if you wouldn't mind, scoot that way just a smidge to your right. A little bit further. A little bit further. A little bit further.
Right into the trash.
No. I wanted you at the center of this photo because it has been almost a year that we have done this, and this is entirely your fault. Entirely your fault. You're the one who initiated it. You're the one who was playing and who begged me to participate, and I blame you entirely. So I'm putting you at the center of this picture.
I accept the responsibility.
Accept the blame.
And make no regrets.
No regrets. All right. What am I doing here? I think I'm just gonna do that.
No, it's literally the
emotes.
Monsters Inc. I would kidnap Dick to do MSQ 1,000 times.
1,000 times. 1,000 times. 1,000 times. Everyone happy with their emote of choice?
Oh, we're supposed to emote?
Well, if you want to emote for the group photo.
Yes, I'm doing evil giggling.
Oh my goodness.
So many options. What are you gonna pick?
What to do, what to do. He doesn't know what that is.
Oh. Oh. That is not. My goodness.
Hang on.
There we go.
Oh, I was choosing myself. There we go. Okay. Slash G pose. Nope. Caught at a bad time. Beautiful. And now we can turn some lighting on. That's a bit too bright. What are you doing, Jake? I guess we could go type 1. I don't know how this thing works. Somebody's gonna have to explain to me at some point how the lighting system works. You can turn on one light, and then you set that light level to the brightness that you want. And if you're doing any color toning to it. Oh, you took a picture of you throwing? I love it. Throwing the eye. That's great.
Come on and slam.
Oh, wait. I wanted to... There we go. What a good-looking crowd.
Bunch of misfits.
Miscreants. Miscreants. Okay. Trade. You get yourself a nice boiled egg, but you're only gonna get 2 of them. One for you, and then one in honor of me. That's just how it's gonna go.
For the number of feet tall I am.
Going to get eggs, and you're going to get, we're gonna do 10 eggs for the number of inches you are. What? And you're giving me a seal? Oh, is it a seal of our love? Aw.
Seal of approval.
Thank you. Seal of approval. I'm actually gonna not try on. I want to put this one on. Equip. There we go. Now I'm proper Santa. Proper Santa. Karneka's already, or Katara's already gotten her present for this year. Getting an 11 as well. Thank you. And then last but not least, need a 11 and
you're cycling audio.
I know someone in the background has it. We're gonna give 5 glamour prisms to Mytha just because of how many glams they go through. to feed the glamour addiction. Here's some prisms. I know that I have a million gil, but yeah, I don't know what presents you all want, so that was the best I could do on short notice. If you have a better gift that I can give you, let me know and I'll go pick it up. But
yeah.
I mean, I probably have a ton more gil than...
Shh, it's the thought that's supposed to count, okay? Oh, hang on. Let me get better position. Hug as well. Thank you. Only have 300,000. I'm rich right now. Rich at 300k. I think I have 300k on one of my retainers just from selling fish. I filled up an entire inventory, and I mean all 5 slots of Xenolithi's inventory early on was nothing but fish. And finally, after months and months, I was like, I need your inventory space. I don't know what to do with all this fish. I was saving it for culinary or crafting or something. I'll just get rid of it. And I've been slowly selling off all of this fish. And she is very grateful because she has had a very smelly inventory for so long. It's hilarious. Too much fish.
I use mastermind Lala tactics to make money.
Looking cute and people just throw money at you?
And massive amounts of violence. So.
Oh, there you go.
I
Murder.
I have a bunch of resources saved up that when a new mount gets released with the next patch, I'll be able to sell it, and it should sell for around like 11 or 12 million. So.
Wow.
I'm just waiting for 6.3 to drop, and then I'll make 11 million.
Just waiting patiently, or you could say impatiently.
11.2 as well, or 6.2 as well. Yeah.
Apple tart. It's one of those as well. Oh, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Here, trade something a little bit tastier than an egg. I have to. What? Magitech Avenger F1? Okay. Yeah! I love that. I've had these in my inventory for a very special occasion. Is there, I wanted to know this, is there an emote that you can eventually earn or buy that is, throwing money at someone? Because they're showering someone in, flower petals. But I'm curious on if you can throw money at someone.
It's
like
a
Gil.
Mog store thing. It says gold. Showers them in gold.
Showers of gold. Okay, it is. Nice. Nice. Magitech Prism Job Mastery. Okay. Oh, 5 of them. I gotta try them out now. Lalaki, did you get shaved ice? Oh, yeah! 3 stars! Oh, and they follow my head, too. Nice. There we go. 3 stars. We're only 3 stars. Okay, I gotta check this out. Minion guide. Summon your Magitech Avenger F1. Empire created these faithful reproductions to train field engineers. Oh, is this the monkey that you fight? The fact that seems of monsters sold to Imperial children as a toy is a telltale sign of the invader's mindset. I feel like we've fought a monkey before, but it might not have been a mechanic monkey. It might have just been an actual monkey that we fought. Yeah, because there's the actual monkey in the jungle one with the bridge. I don't think we fought a mechanical monkey, unless it was inside of the Alexander, where I think you have to go get sprayed by the thing on the monkey level, and you push something around, but now we have a robotic monkey. Boom, 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 boom.
It's like you killed the monkey on Hullbreaker Island, and you're like, we can rebuild him. We have the tech.
We have the tech. The Empire has the tech. We can do it. The other skin that I thought was really fun with this outfit was to be an astrologian. Because then you can pull out your little star map thing and be like, ah, yes, I'm planning my route around Eorzea with all of these, with the stars.
What they don't know is it's all just triple triad cards floating around.
Right, exactly. I will take any of you down. Speaking of, in honor, we should play a triple triad, Lavava. We've never done that. I don't even know how you do that. Request meld, focus target. Do you have to actually be in a specific place to do a triple triad game?
Yeah,
there are certain areas.
Yeah, it's usually like you can do it at the Drowning Wench, and you can go into the one place in Gridania. It'll say when you walk into a place where triple triad matches are now allowed.
That's what that sign is. Okay. The Adventurers Guild probably has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my assumption is it's probably each of the Adventurers Guild in the different areas allows it. And then probably in the Golden Saucer as well. Oh, this is called the Cellarage. Just noticed it on the map. It's not the cellar, it's the cellarage. Way fancier. Way fancier. Okay, well, I guess the last thing we can do is story time. Let me switch over and I can't pull out the book while we're like this. That's hilarious. Does anyone have any awesome moments from this last year that they want to share? From the stream, or even from your own gameplay, or from whatever.
I just love reliving everything through your facial expressions. It's glorious. And there were a lot of moments that I forgot about that when I saw them starting to come up, I was just like, oh!
It's happening! It's happening!
I know! so good.
Holo, it's been a whole year.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much, it's like, because there's so much to say about my experience through the game, right? And it's like there's all these moments and all this nuance that I carry with me from my memories of playing MSQ, and so very much I don't want to like. I have to wait until you've played through it to talk about it, but then once you played through it, I'm much more interested in like your experience playing through it and what you thought and what you felt, you know. So.
Zarlini! Awesome outfit as well. This is the same outfit that you had before with the glasses. That's really nice. A triple hug. Let's go with the purple. Well, I think for me, one of the things that I enjoyed a lot, not just in being able to experience the story, one of the things I think is awesome is that the community has been amazing about making sure that they don't spoil anything, and that I just get to experience the game as it plays out. But there's just not been any pressure on me as to what I should or shouldn't do. There's a lot of like, oh, well, you know, the next expansion is awesome too, and the next expansion gets even crazier, and the next expansion gets really great. But when I have moments where I'm like, hey, let's do Alexander raids, or hey, let's just get to level 60 healers so that I can do that. You all have just been really great about, sounds good, let's do it, and hang out and stuff. And so it's been a lot of fun in that regard. But I think from the story-wise, from a year of playing this, the biggest twist, I think, that still is just crazy to me, story-wise, was when the Waking Sands was attacked, and a bunch of the characters that you had opportunities to interact with before all die. That was like, whoa, this is impactful. Now, obviously, there weren't any main characters, but it really sets up this sense that there are actual stakes at play here, and characters will die. And this story has its positive moments, but also has its, you know, painful moments as well. It's darker moments. And so that one definitely will always stand out to me, is the response of the character, the NPC who's standing out front that says, what was that screaming inside? Especially because it's an NPC that you could have just run straight past them and run in. But the way that I play and reading through those comments by the NPCs and talking to NPCs really allowed for that moment of that hesitation at the door of like, wait, what's happening? What's going on? And that will always stick with me as a huge moment. And then another moment was probably when the characters were disappearing at the end of ARR, each one being like, you go, I'll hold them off. I'm not one, I don't see myself in real life as being very egotistical, and I don't like to be I don't mind being the center of attention in a positive way. But there are many times when playing this game that we're the warrior of light, but I don't feel like we deserve that. I'm like, yeah, we're cool, we've helped out a lot, we've saved a lot of people, but I keep talking about it's a team effort, and we're doing all these sorts of things. It's not just me. I guess I'm really bad at receiving praise, but when everyone's just like, you're worth more, we'll sacrifice ourselves to let you escape, I'm just like, stop, shut up, stop. No, it's okay. I started this whole journey to protect people, and you're all protecting me? This isn't how this works. Stop it. And so then to experience a similar thing when we were in Heavensward as well, was great. And so, I don't know, it's been awesome. So I love the map. Listen to me. Karanika, that's awesome. You should post that on Instagram if you have one. So enjoy what you're experiencing right now. You'll see what happens when you're further in. That's all of the, like, well, what's coming up next type stuff that I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. I did run right past the NPCs after fighting Titan the first time. It was so easy. Absolutely. I think I had lucked out. Just with my playstyle, I really, really lucked out. So the best thing for me was finding this community when I was going through something really ugly in my life. Aww. I could get distracted once a week, make old content that I hadn't done in a while, and be able to see the story through the eyes of another person. So it is fun. Well, it's great. Oh, I'm so glad that it's been a positive experience for you and for you all as well. And that if there are things that are going on in your life, that it can be something to step away from that and just enjoy disappearing into the story and everything. So well, thank you all for making this year really something special. Again, if anyone has something to share, please speak up or raise a hand or let me know, because I don't want to dominate. But I want to say that my only other time, and I told Holo this at the very beginning, the only other time that I played an MMO that was a big MMO was World of Warcraft. But when I was playing through it, while I did join a guild, a lot of my experience was solo play or being pressured to get on because the guild was doing something. But I couldn't form a relationship with the people that were in the guild because they had already been around for a really long time, and I just happened to be caught up joining them because someone invited me. And they were just like, hey, you don't have a guild, here, join our guild. But it really was a lot of solo play, and I didn't make a lot of friends doing that. And I really feel like you all are friends in the sense that not only is it because we've shared the journey of where we've come through so far in the game, but those of you that are in the Discord, showing us, showing off the pictures that you take throughout it, showing your glams and your personality through how it is that you show off your character. Even the times like Lalaki getting locked out of his account and then Lalaki's back. It's awesome. Those are like IRL trials that you go through and that you work through and that you have those ups and downs in those moments, and that it's really special because I know that not a lot of people get those opportunities to go through those ups and downs in life with people that are from all over the place. I mean, some of you all are from completely different countries, different time zones. Pidge is staying up way too late to hang out, and I was always like 3 a.m. when going to bed. Y'all are insane. And so getting to go through some of the IRL stuff with you, as well as through the game, it does feel like we are adventurers that are venturing through the craziness of life, even a mixture of game and a mixture of, personality as well. So it's great. So thank you, huge thank you. And y'all have made this year a very, very special year. So.
Well, you're very welcome. And we had an absolute blast following you. At least I did.
Speak for yourself, Qatar. Everyone else is suffering the whole time.
Well, I mean, we keep showing up, so I'm guessing that,
you are masochists that enjoy the pain. Okay, that's my only explanation.
For the free egg.
The eggs.
Yeah, no. With me, it was I got hooked on the story, and what kept me was the community, the people. Just popping into Discord every once in a while, do some matches with people, and it's the best community.
Aww. Well, huge props to Holo for building it.
Yep.
Hey, no, it's you're like this is why, like, when I finished MSQ and I was like desperate to talk and sharing with someone with it, like, you were the first person I thought of, because it was like I just knew that it exuded the kind of energy that was possible to connect with, that I felt like it was something that you would be able to gravitate and connect with.
Well, I greatly appreciate your incredible persistence. Because persistence is a great word for you coming back again and again and being like, really, really need you to try this out. Really need you. So.
Yeah, I
It's been great.
I was so worried so many times when I would like bring it up because I was like, oh, am I gonna run him away by bringing it up again? And like, is this the moment? Is this the straw that's gonna break the camel's back? And he's gonna be like, I'm never playing this game.
Well, yeah, I specifically, you've mentioned this too many times. You've crossed the line. And yeah, I don't know what it was. It was just one of those. I think it was when you were like, I will pay for your account and I'll pay for your months of you playing. I will cover all of the costs to it. And you get to play at your own pace. There's zero pressure on you for when you need to play. Just play through the story. That's all I'm asking. There was a sincerity and a level of your investment. Like you were putting your own money on the line to say, I'm willing to fork over the cash because I think your enjoyment of this experience is that worthwhile. And so between that and the sincerity of, I just want you to experience the story, combining those things together, I was like, there's gotta be something special here. I gotta check it out. So, but it's all because of you.
A true gamer who could pass up a free game.
Who could pass up a free game? Don't look at my Steam account, all right? There's way too many games I've not touched in there. Just saying. Just saying. I gotta read a couple comments from chat because Coffee was making some mentions. So, to be honest, for that AR moment, I didn't talk much with the other NPCs, but I got a chance to after I made an alt, and it really made me things more sad. I did get the opportunity to talk to a few, but I had that same moment where I was like, I'll never get to talk to them again. Makes me appreciate a certain character who pops up more in Stormblood a lot more. No spoilers. No spoilers. Don't say nothing. Honestly, Jake, no, I appreciate it, Coffee. I love that. And it does make you... Well, it makes you wonder when a character's interaction will be your last. Just like in real life, you never know when somebody might be gone. And so it just makes you value those times with them a lot more, so...
That was very much the sort of lesson that I learned from playing through Heavensward, was that I kind of went into Heavensward with an expectation that it was going to be ARR+, and I was very disappointed for a while because... It's different, right? It's very, very different. It's a much more somber story. It's very serious, and it teaches you the lesson that, like, you never know when your moments with someone are going to be the last, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so it made me very much, from Heavensward onward, cling to the characters that I appreciated the most and be like, just, it made the immersion that much more serious, right? Because suddenly I cared very, very much about all these characters that were before I just kind of assumed they were always going to be there with us.
Right. Well, I mean, the last time we talked to Zale is when she's basically heartbroken and crushed on Annex Trine, and you're like leaving her with her life in shambles and going off, and I don't know. It was just like there's those moments that you don't want to walk away from a character. Because you never know, is this the last moment? You're just like, I hope I get to see you again. Please don't die. So, honestly, Jake, I went to the pub today and I'm wondering what would be something you'd love to see right now in MSQ. The only reason I'm staying up is because I love to see your reaction. Aw, thank you, Pidge. Since everything that happens is so off the wall. What would I love to see in the game right now? Well, obviously there's a lot of mysteries that have not been solved yet, such as what is Papalimo and Yida up to, and the whole Alamigo storyline, what's happening there. I think it'd be really cool to find out what response the Garlean Empire had to the general dying in the Aziz Law raids that we did, the Warring Triad. Like, how could such a prominent guy die and then the story just kind of like, move on? You're just like, what? This is like the Emperor's right-hand man or whatever. This is crazy. But, so knowing what the Empire thinks of that situation would be really neat. But outside of all the like teasers that they've had with Urianger talking with Elidibus and stuff, I think that would be really cool story-wise is I want to rescue Minfilia, because whatever needs to happen for Hydaelyn to be rejuvenated, Minfilia her spirit is a part of Heidelin now. And so the ability to sever the connection between an Ascian and Thancred, and then the ability to sever the connection between Nidhogg and Estinian gives me a lot of hope that despite the merging of Minfilia and Heidelin, we might be able to separate those two. And that since people are made up of ether, there might be the ability to give her a new body made up of ether. I don't know, some way that she can come back, because I'm not ready to give Minfilia up yet. And I could not believe that Heavensward in its entirety, you go through all of it, and you literally only get technically 2 of the original Ascians that disappeared back. You get Y'shtola partway through, a long partway through, and then you get Thancred almost near the very end. And that's basically it. And so I was like, man, these characters that you've built up such a massive relationship with, and then for most of them to have disappeared for basically a huge second act is just crazy. And I'm just like, Yida, Pavlimo, I love you both, but if I have to lose you to get Minfilia back, I might be okay with that. Is that terrible of me to say? That might be terrible of me to say.
No, I mean, I understand it. I felt very much the same way. I mean, like, the moment that, I said it before, but the moment that Minfilia says, like, I hope that in time you'll come to think of us as family, that was like the moment that I was hooked on MSQ, right? I was like, it was like up to that point, it was very much the semblance of a typical MMO where it's just like, oh, go here, talk to this person, have this little battle over here and whatnot. But that was the moment that I was like, oh, there's something deeper going on here. There's some deeper investment in the characters that I'm supposed to have. And so, you know, as early as like level 18 in ARR was when I was like, all right, I got to see this story. I got to find out what happens.
Well, and what's great as well is that when she says, you know, that I hope you see us as a family, that's you get a family in the story of people, of NPCs that share with you the dialogue moments. But this group of people here is the family that shares the battles and the epic taking down of Nidhogg and Titan and these primals and these huge story moments, is that you all as players and as people are the family that are constantly coming together to do battle against the big evils. And while you have the NPC family for the story, I see you all as the family that's actually helping to take down the monsters. Did someone summon? Oh, that's not, for a second it looked like Estinian from behind with the spear, but no, that's Ravana with the 4 arms. The little insect man. He's cute. Do you get that from a Savage raid?
I don't remember where I got it.
Sorry, I got totally distracted.
I'd say eventually you wind up with so many minions you just don't even know where they came from.
I lurk on the market board and it's like, well, that one's under 500. I'll grab that.
I'm literally on the market board. I basically just go by gut, and I'm just like, I need this, or I want this right now. Do I feel like it's too expensive? Nah, 15,000's fine, whatever. Or, whoa, 150,000, that's too expensive. I'll just skip it, you know, and go find something else. I've never looked to see price fluctuate. Bithis says, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I love that in the game there's hidden cutscenes and hidden dialogue depending on what you've done or what quests you've completed. Like at the end of ARR, you can get a special cutscene if you played in 1.0, where everybody remembers you as a Warrior of Light from the original Final Fantasy XIV.
That's so cool! Wow, that has to be incredibly special for the 1.0 players. Yeah, that's really awesome. Especially because when I start, they're like, oh, you might be a Warrior of Light. We don't know. They were legendary heroes, but you seem like maybe the type who could potentially be one. But to get that recognition is really neat. And all of the Azure Dragoon stuff that you get, if you have that unlocked for Heavensward as well, is neat. It's those details. The details of the kids in Heavensward that go from when you first enter and are a stranger and they're throwing snowballs at you to then later they start to like clap, and then some of them start to like bow to you as like, oh my gosh, thank you for helping and saving Ishgard and stuff. That's those interactions that bring the game far more to life than just simply a run around, do quests, kill monsters, repeat type of thing. So I want to read what Mythos said. I played WoW for 10 years and never felt with any game like Final Fantasy XIV, it's worth every minute. After watching your streams and seeing you take the time to wander around and enjoy the sights and talk to NPCs, I do that more myself when I play, whether on my main or my alt. Aww. I'm awful about running past stuff. Watching Katara and them staring at fish yesterday was funny, and not something I've ever taken the time to really do. Oh, staring at fish?
Yes.
Can't tell you about it.
You'll get there.
Okay. I'm just gonna thumbs up. I've fished a lot, but I've never stared at any of the fish that I pull up. So, I mean, I've stared at a lot of fish in Xenolithi's inventory going, do I really need all this fish or not? I'm not sure. I kid you not. It was like 5 pages of nothing but fish. I spent so much time lurking in that dungeon, some dungeon that I don't know yet. I was just a viewer that found Hollow's YouTube videos and one day saw you were streaming and I enjoyed the show and decided to do a background appearance in the next stream. Now I make plans to schedule my sleep on Thursdays because I love it here. Aww, that's so cool. Yes, Lalaki was one of the early regulars who... The OG, coming out of every cutscene to see Lalaki just hanging around in the background or doing some pose or something, dancing away. It's great.
Or
I also snuck my way in on one stream randomly. I was like, oh, there he is.
I can walk over here. I don't know that I ever want to... Like, I'm just going to let the community grow as it does. I don't know that I ever want to be one of the huge streamers that anytime they're walking around, everyone recognizes them. And so they just get crowded with, 20 people that are all just hanging around them. If the community gets to that point, great. I have no problem with that. But it's definitely not how we started any of this. Holo can attest to the fact that when we started, we were kind of expecting it just to be us, and then maybe some random people would show up if they wanted to. But this has been really special. So
I will say selfishly, I don't want it to get big because then how would I join the parties?
Exactly.
It's definitely a struggle now where I'm just like, I don't want to pick favorites. I know that we only have a 4-person group going in here, so you all figure that out so I don't have to play favorites.
You just like shoulder your way through the other viewers, like, excuse me, seniority pass.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, Holo, there is now a subscription service that Discord has, so we could start charging for the rights to be able to join the parties and, make some money off of this whole streaming gig. I'm just saying. I'm totally kidding.
I will give you $2.15.
$3 best offer. That's all I got.
Imagine being like a toxic streamer who's like largest super chats get the invite.
Exactly.
It's just awful.
Oh, looks like somebody donated $15. Guess who's duoing with me?
But what's this about Hollow having a YouTube?
Yeah, if you don't know, Holo has a recap YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, I have a personal YouTube channel too.
A lot of RuneScape stuff on that one, I think, right? Mostly RuneScape?
That's my RuneScape channel.
Yeah.
I have a lot of channels.
It has many channels.
I do too.
I'll tell you, the urge
4 or
day to
5
day at work to just feel like, it's just that moment where you just like stand up and walk away from your desk and never return. And like doctors recommend leaving your desk and never returning to work. The urge every day to do that because I'm just like, I literally have a Google Doc that is growing in the number of tabs that are videos that I have like scripted out, and I just have not had the time to like sit down and actually record and dictate and do all of that because I just have like so many video ideas that I want to get out there.
Well, time to retire and become a full-time content creator. Bam.
Yes.
That simple. Well, it has been a fantastic night. Any last stories before we end the night off and have a very, very Merry Christmas over the next couple of days? Cool. I just wanted to give everyone an opportunity to speak out. Speak now or forever hold your peace. It's been great. I think I shared everything that I can and just say I really appreciate every single one of you. You all are awesome. And getting hugs from you in game and being able to give you hugs back and, you know, trading eggs and stuff is just awesome. So I hope you all have a fantastic, fantastic Merry Christmas. And I will, the best dad joke, I'll see you next year. But I might also see you online between now and next year because I don't have much going on, so.
Are you going to stream next Thursday?
Actually, about that, I think I'm streaming next Wednesday. I may be going out of town, I say that very loosely, maybe going out of town Thursday. So I think I'll be streaming next Wednesday, but Discord and obviously YouTube premieres will confirm whether that's the case or not. So, also, I'm going to try to start using the community tab a little bit more on YouTube for just polls or just saying hi to you all. So feel free to comment back on those. And just try to use those to kind of update as different things are happening and where things are at. So, but you all take care.
Sounds
and
good.
I will see you. I guess, yeah, we'll see you next week, probably before the new year. So I won't see you next year. I'll see you next week. Thanks for you know, popping that balloon.
Well, you'll get to use the joke next week. So.
All right. Hold that dad joke for next week.
Your head's just like bursting with pressure waiting to say it.
Yeah, that's true. I have been waiting all night long to say it.